Today on WAD TV News, if you're looking to take some next steps after Spiritual Life Week and get involved in a youth group, we've got an option for you. During COVID, penguins roamed free, and we talked to the author who documented that journey. We go to one of our local ministry partners and find out what they have been up to lately. And finally, we highlight the success of one of our phenomenal freshman sports teams. This is WAD TV News. Good morning, everyone. I'm Tyler Abrams. Welcome to our 19th episode of the year and our 4th for the semester. We are blessed to be in an area with a lot of churches and an opportunity to get involved in a youth group. Following Spiritual Life Week, Katie Loshkin, along with editor Matthew Johnston, wanted to highlight one of our many youth groups in our local area. The Calvary Youth Worship Team came to chapel last week. They caught up with leader Jeremiah Miller to find out more about the group he leads.
What's going on, Weed Academy? My name is Matthew Johnston. Spiritual Life Week may be over, but the growing does not stop there. We took a look into a local youth group called Calvary in Naperville, and we interviewed some of the students who partake in that. Here's what we got.
So Calvary to me is a great place to just kind of have fun. My favorite part of Calvary Youth, worship, because they got a lot of talented musicians who are young, and it's cool to see them operating their gifting and their calling and also be a part of it, like worshiping God. So worship would be my favorite part. The reason people should attend youth group is because the presence of God. It's the first one, right? And to be in community with other young people who love God just as much as you do. That's really cool.
We also had the opportunity to interview one of the leaders of the youth program.
Calvary Youth is the high school ministry of our amazing church, Calvary Church of Naperville. Life is better together with people that are following Jesus, that are trying, that they're not perfect, but having godly people that are pursuing Christ, that you can have community with, that you can pray together with, and go through the Word of God together. I think the devil wants us to be in isolation. So when we are around people, we are harder to reach. We meet every Wednesday at 7 p.m. If you want to come for pre-service prayer, that's at 6:30. And our main service is at 7 o'clock. And now we are meeting first and third Sundays of the month for our small groups. So if you want to get involved in small groups, Sunday, first and third Sundays, we want to see you. And I'm telling you, you should be a part of Calvary Youth.
From WAD TV, this has been reporter Matthew Johnston and photographer Katie Loshkin, signing out.
Of course, there are many more youth groups in the area, so check, ask around, and find out where other people are attending. Now, girls basketball wrapped up and boys basketball in regionals. We need to talk sports. Here's Gabby Volkner with our Warrior Sports Zone.
Thanks, Tyler. And what's going on, everyone? I'm Gabrielle Volkner, and I'm here to catch you up on the latest sports news. The girls' basketball team ended their season last Monday night against Aurora Central Catholic. The team had a great season and walked away with an impressive 16-10 winning record. They were 10-2 at home this year, and before losing in regional play, they had a 4-game winning streak to close out the season. The girls were led in scoring this year by Jillian Paulson with 11 points a game, followed by Emma Tate, Olivia Rindy, and Abby Schroeder with just over 7 points a game. Both Abby and Caitlin Jackson led the team in rebounds, and finally, freshman Lexi Rodrak qualified for the second round of the state three-point shooting contest. Congrats to the girls on an incredible season. Our boys basketball team experienced the highs and lows of competition this past week. After a dominating senior night win against Piatone, the boys lost a nail-biter to St. Francis on Tuesday night. The Spartans never led in the game until they took a 2-point lead with under 20 seconds to go. The Warriors shook it off and beat Aurora Central Catholic in the first round of regional play last Saturday night. Josh Oswald, Wade Davis, and Sam Anderson led the team in scoring, and Cole Andrews dished out 5 assists. The boys play tonight at Aurora Christian at 6 p.m. for a chance to play for the regional title. That's all for sports news right now. Back to you, Tyler.
Thanks, Gabby. A smaller team of animals tried to lift the spirits of many during the lockdown pandemic. Kenneth Tolman reports on these special penguins.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, people from around the world were fascinated by videos of penguins at the Shed Aquarium who were allowed to roam the building freely. Author Caryn Rivadeneira has recently written a children's book about 2 penguins and their adventures.
During the initial stages of COVID and during the lockdown, there were these videos that were out of them that kind of went viral. And their care team actually took them out of their enclosure and took them on little adventures around the Shed Aquarium so they could get some, what's called enrichment, and they could see some different things.
Caryn Rivadeneira is an award-winning author who has written many books before for both children and adults. She shared that writing is not an easy process, but it is rewarding when a book is published.
Writing does involve a lot of rejection. There's always going to be people who say, no, we don't want to publish this. No, we don't like this story. So there's something really important about being willing to just keep at it no matter what.
Edward and Annie, a penguin adventure, is scheduled to release on March 1st. From the Shed Aquarium in Chicago, I'm Kenna Tolman from WATV News. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Kenna. On this short week, we only have a couple of announcements. The Quiz Bowl team wrapped up its regular season of conference play with both varsity and JV teams finishing with strong second-place finishes. Daniel Titcomb, Daniel Olsen, and Jeremy Kang led the varsity in toss-ups answers, while Everett Miglio and David Zong led the JV team. Both teams are set to play in the conference tournament on Friday. There will be a mandatory baseball meeting today at lunch in the Warrior Room for any guys trying out for baseball. Tryouts will begin next Monday, February 28th. Please see Coach Swider with any questions. The spring musical ticket and server crew will be having a meeting today at lunch in Studio 22. Please contact Mr. Hockett if you can't make it. For our next story, Alina Immersek gives you a look at one of many service opportunities Wheaton Academy students have available to them, with this one happening just a mile off of Wheaton Academy's campus.
Or you can also make a card to say hi to Mrs. Cortez.
Puente del Pueblo is a ministry that Wheaton Academy partners with to provide tutoring to 1st through 5th grade students in the local public schools in West Chicago every day after school. In this service opportunity, students can choose the days that fit with their schedule to go tutor kids, play games with them, and present Christian education. Our very own Mr. Rivera works as the main Puente coordinator here at Wheaton Academy, organizing a group of students to participate in presenting Christian education once a month. He has more on the details.
The kids have the opportunity to learn specifically more about the gospel, some verses from the Bible, and do a lot of fun activities like craft, music, and anything that the volunteers and the teachers make for them.
Mr. Rivera explains how this service opportunity can benefit the children.
There are many students who are not believers, and probably there's a lot of times the first time they're hearing about the gospel. I think the impact that it creates is beneficial.
We connected with some volunteers to see how Puente also benefits the volunteers in addition to the children, like Mr. Rivera had mentioned.
Just being there for the students. A lot of them have given up before they've even started. You get to fight for them and with them, and they know that you are somebody that totally believes in them, and you don't have to just say you're smart, but I get to show it through my actions.
It really helped me to see God's love through the kids, and it helped me to sort of get out of my own selfish mind space where all you do is about yourself, and help me to try to show God's love to other people. And I encourage anyone to try it.
As someone who has been volunteering at Puente since my freshman year, I can personally attest to the joy that it has brought both to me and the children. If you are looking for a way to get involved in our community, make an impact, and show Christ's love, then Puente is perfect for you. Contact Mr. Rivera to get involved. For WATV News, this is Alina Immersek and Emerson Massey signing out.
Thanks, Alina. For anyone interested in tutoring and serving, reach out to Profe Rivera for more information. Now, for our studio report today, Frederick is here to give us an update on a recent student accomplishment. Good morning, Frederick.
Morning, Tyler. Our video curriculum offers students an opportunity to get involved in a variety of different ways. For students interested in live stream and broadcasting athletic contests, the sports broadcasting class is perfect. Students can receive credit in either fine arts or PE and are required to broadcast 8 different events throughout the semester. For our WATV class, it is great for those that want to broadcast journalism slant to their video experience. This class allows students the opportunity to learn camera skills, to produce a live-to-tape show on a weekly basis, and to engage with elements or reporting and journalism. But for some students, like myself, who wanted an experience with Hollywood cinematic storytelling combined with an element of marketing, the video production class is the way to go. This class focuses on music videos, movie trailers, dialogue scenes, commercials, and other types of video genres. This past semester, students in the class participated in a national commercial contest with the Student Television Network. Over 500 videos were submitted, and Kaden Tibstra's video was selected as an honorable mention, placing her in the top 5th for the entire nation. This video focused on the real-world challenges of mask wearing and the makeup company looking to make a difference. Congrats to Cadence on this huge honor, and we'd like to show you her commercial, so check it out.
Masks have been proven to cause acne. Thanks to Florence by Mills, we can fix that. Florence by Mills was created by Millie Bobby Brown to help women with their insecurities. The pimple patches, makeup remover, and the face masks are all deep cleaning products. Florence by Mills is used by many women around the world. You can recognize it by the soft lavender color. You can buy Florence by Mills at Ulta Beauty or online at florencebymills.com.
Great work, Cadence, and congratulations on the recognition. For our last story, reporters John and Jay are back with a look at one of our most successful winter sports teams of the season, our freshman boys basketball.
Last week, the freshman boys basketball team faced off against the St. Francis freshman basketball team in an amazing comeback win. There are many new faces of not only players to this team, but another new face is their coach, Coach Klum. Mr. Klum was the former head of Wheaton Christian Grammar School and basketball coach there for many years.
You know what? I think, first of all, it's the young men. They have played so hard. They come to practice, they come to games prepared and ready to play every night. I know what I'm getting when I step on the floor, and I know what they're going to bring. And they're just a great group of young men, and I love them dearly.
Both Joe Barman and Sam Swoboda led their team to their success as they both scored 12 points.
I'd say probably like our team chemistry. A lot of the guys that play together already, and just being friends off the court as well just really helps with the team.
As a team, we're unselfish and we don't care who wins the game for us as long as we win. And I think that leads to a lot of success for the team this year.
Didn't quit. We showed a lot of heart, and one of the things I told them with about 3.5 minutes to go, first game of the year against Downers Grove North, we're down 9, we come back and win. Second game against Batavia Valley, we're down 9, we come back and win. We were down 9 at that point in the game. I said, guys, we can do this, and they stepped up and did it.
Freshman boys basketball team had an amazing comeback win tonight against St. Francis, ending their season at 22-2. Even though basketball is over, make sure to support our upcoming spring sports. From WA TV, I'm John Hubrooks.
Congrats again on an impressive season. That will do it for today. Thanks for joining us. Connect with us on Instagram at @TheRealWATV, or scan this QR code. Keep those ideas coming. Our most recent freshman boys basketball segment came from one of our viewers' suggestions. We'll be back next Monday for another WATV news show. Until then, from all of us at Studio 22, have a great day.